this is not just my job. Helping others is my life. It's my passion. And I think it comes because I have struggled so hard in my own life. And I wanted to figure out how to get out of the dark. And now I've kind of created that path without all my training and school and all of that stuff. I would like to help pave the way for others, right? So I'm here because I believe this is where the bricks are. Because see, sometimes that brick wall can turn into a brick path. So that's why I'm here, because we're putting the path together as a whole, as an organization. We all play a part. My name is Carman Allen, and I'm the Certified Recovery Specialist here at Cummins. I think the power is the hope, right? I think when someone meets me, they come in here, they see my office, they see me in Cummins, they see me working, but they forget that it was a journey, or they don't know it yet. And I get to share that, I just celebrated 15 years of sobriety. And yes, I've been in several mental institutions. And yes, I've been in prison. And they go, what? Because what I get to remind them of, and what my joy is that we don't look like what we've been through. And what this whole process was only because of work and a plan and using all my resources, which is what we're going to do here. If you allow yourself to take part of it, we're going to offer you resources. We're going to help you create that plan. So anything you see that you hope in me that might be good is available to you too. Because I am a peer, that means I kind of have a different kind of relationship with the people I work with, as opposed to like a therapist or a life skill specialist. I get to come in more like a friend, right? I'm a peer. I'm a person with lived experience. So I have the liberty to tell you my story, to share my journey with people in a way that automatically can draw people into a rapport that's very different than just working with the doctor or the therapist or somebody, because we all have our boundaries. But when you work with somebody that's sharing their life experience with you and their journey, it's kind of like, oh my God, we're friends. You really get me. And so I have to make sure that people understand that even though I'm friendly, I'm still a provider. And they can get very comfortable with that. They don't want to call me on weekends. They might want to call me like all the time. And I remind them, I'm a friendly and I'm your provider. And my expectation is that I'll help you find a journey to healing. But you want friends that I'm not your friend in that respect, because you don't pay your friends. And so that can be a little hard. Like sometimes I'm like, I wonder how they did over the weekend. Oh, I hope they made it through, or I hope they didn't use, or I hope they didn't have to end up being hospitalized. And that is a true part of this work that we do. You have to have a heart for it. And it's not a 9 to 5. It's really not. Actually, I came here several years ago, and I was the first peer here, and it was amazing. I didn't even know about Cummins when I called to get information. And I called, and I'm talking to the CEO, didn't know that's who I was speaking to at the time. And I'm like, I really would love to come, because they had a vision. And that vision has only continued to elaborate on what recovery looks like. And I'm talking about not just recovery, I'm talking about healing. See, we got to get that it's a difference in just coming and getting services and showing up to the therapy and going to the doctor. It is about a healing process that happens when you create a safe space. And I believe that's what happens here at Cummins, not because I work here, but because I've worked at other places and I've seen it. And I have other friends that are peers in other places, and they're not doing what we're doing here. And I think we are top notch in the field of using peers the way we could be used to continue that process of hope and healing.